Welcome to Matheny Fieldhouse here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Ben Wiegers, as always, the Assistant Sports Information Director here at Geneva. And with me today is one of our Student Athletes of the Week, men's basketball player Trevor Tipton, fresh off his 1,000th career point. Thanks for coming on down here.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
Like we mentioned, 1,000th career point happened this past Saturday against Franciscan, fittingly on a three-pointer. You've shot a lot of those during your time here at Geneva. And it's been an interesting year for you, coming off of a first-team all-conference selection at the end of last year. And, of course, you had the ankle injury that kept you out for all of last semester as well. So, been definitely maybe a more interesting season than you expected it to be. But first, what brought you to Geneva is what I want to ask.
Yeah, the biggest pull for me was definitely playing with my brother, Lyle.
Oh, yeah?
That was the driving force. There are a lot of other factors that I took into consideration, but playing with Lyle was an opportunity that I didn't want to miss out on.
Well, it was really cool to see you guys together for 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years. Yep.
Okay. So you scored your 1,000th point, like we mentioned, on Saturday. Can you talk about what that was like, and was it on your mind, like during the game, beforehand? What was going through your head?
Yeah, no, it was a cool moment. It was definitely one where really trying to lock in and focus on the game because it was a game we really wanted to win. Be lying if you said it's like not on your mind, even if you don't want it to be.
Yeah.
Like you're not trying to think about it, but you know that's always it's on your mind.
Right. So when you hit the shot, when you hit the three-pointer, did you know like, oh, that I just got hit the 1,000? Okay. Yeah. Man, so you were keeping track throughout the game.
I knew, yeah.
Okay. Well, you spent last semester recovering from the ankle injury. What was your rehab process like? How did you get back on the courts?
Yeah, no, it was great because Charity and the whole training room. I worked mostly at Charity. They were fantastic, just super helpful, like really encouraging, and also having like my teammates, my family, Emily, like people around me, like supporting and encouraging. That goes a really long way, and like keeping focused while also rehabbing.
What was the point that you needed to reach to determine like, okay, now I'm good to play again? Like, was there they were like, after this amount of time, you should be good to go, or did they have to run some tests or something?
So there was definitely a rough timeline in the beginning.
Okay.
And like once I got that timeline, that earliest date is when I wanted to be back. And then when I was good enough to play, I wasn't going to miss any more time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, glad to have you back. Now that you're in your final semester here at Geneva, what do you plan to do after you graduate, or do you know yet?
Yeah. So I'm kind of like debating right now which direction I want to go. I've been thinking a lot about trying to become a grad assistant somewhere and get into coaching.
Yeah.
And I've also been like, I'm an accounting major, and I've been thinking a lot about that. So I've been praying about it, thinking about it. Yeah. Definitely one of those two directions.
Man, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for coming on down. Again, I'm Ben Wiegers here with Student Athlete of the Week, Trevor Tipton. And until next time, storm on.